What's up guys, Houston here with K.O.Tv. Today we're going to be doing a little pattern testing with a 12 gauge shotgun. We're going to be using a Stoeger P3000 with a Delta waterfowl long range choke in it. We're going to be testing a couple different types of shells. I can't remember exactly how many I've got. I'll say what they are before we shoot them. And we're just going to see how we do. Today we're going to be testing at 35 yards. Let me flip you around so you can see that. 35 yard target right there. I know, it's kind of small. It's a 12-inch target. I figured a duck was, the core area was about 12 inches. So let's just see how it does, what holds the best pattern, and what gets the most amount of pellets on paper at 35 yards. Like I said, we're going to be shooting a variety of different ammo today. This is the shotgun we're going to be using. It is a Stoeger P3000, 3-inch gun. It's done pretty well for me. I like it. We've got a, let's see if I can find it, a Delta waterfowl long range choke in the end of it. And first up, we're going to be testing heavy steel 1 1/4 ounce 2-shot 3-inch. Here we go. Let's walk down here and see what kind of damage we got. I was holding on the center of this target. It does not appear to have held that well of a pattern at 35 yards. I'll let y'all take a look. This is what the heavy steel did at 35. Really a lot fewer pellets on paper than I thought. You can see up here there's a couple that went high, a few that went low. Just not what I was expecting out of a long range choke from heavy steel. Now we've got a fresh target. We're going to back up to 35 yards. And next I think we're going to test Federal Speed Shock number 2, 3-inch as well. I hunted with this load last year. It seemed to do okay. Killed a few ducks with it, and let's see what she shows on paper. Like I said, next up we're testing Speed Shock steel. This is number 2, 1 1/8 ounce, 3-inch steel, traveling 1,550 feet per second. Like I said, killed quite a few ducks with it last year. Again, I did take several shots at 35, some a little bit farther than that. I'm just interested to see kind of what happens here. So this is Federal Speed Shock steel, 35 yards. That kicked. All right, well, that one did, honestly, a little bit worse. And I get it, it was just a hair less shot. It was a little bit lighter load, but as you guys can see, really not a lot on target there on a 12-inch target. I'm kind of shocked. I was expecting a little bit denser pattern out of that shell. It looks like we've only got a handful of BBs on target. Still probably enough to take down a duck. Like I said, I killed ducks with it this year at this distance. But man, I'm really pretty shocked. All right, so we're back at the Jeep. Really kind of disappointed in that shell. I thought it was going to have a much tighter pattern than that. I really don't know what to say about that. Next up, we're going to be testing Remington Speed Steel. It's traveling 1,400 feet per second, 1 1/4 ounce 2-shot. Let's see if it performs just a little bit better. We'll see if I can turn you guys around so you can see the target. All right, Remington Speed Shock, 35 yards. See what she does. Okay, so I was a little off on my aim on that one. I'm gonna put another shell in it. I've counted the holes that are in it. There's only 6 pellets that hit. I'm gonna try one more shell and we'll see how it does. That looked like a much better result. Okay, so realized that I was extremely zoomed in on that last shot when I tried to talk to the camera. I had to take a second shot. I misjudged my aim on the first one. There was only 6 pellets on the target, so I went ahead and took a second shot. Like I said, you can count 6 of these out. I didn't put a fresh target up for it. I didn't have enough targets for all the shells that we want to test. And so here's your results. Much better coverage. Still a little low in this area, but that is the most shot I've seen on target all day. You can see it's starting to tear up the board we're on just a little bit. But pretty dang good. So far that looks like it's winning as far as shot density at 35 yards. Really shocked and surprised at the other ones, but you know, that is what it is, and we'll see if Academy can do any better. The next load we're going to test is Academy Monarch 2-shot. It is 3 inches well, 12 gauge, 1 1/8 ounce 2-shot. Academy hasn't been making the steel for very long. They've had it for a few seasons now, and we're going to test it out at 35 yards and see how she does. All right, so Academy shell, next one up. See how she does, 35 yards. All these steel pack a pretty good wallop. I haven't watched the video back yet to see how bad it's kicking me, but I can tell you right now. Let's walk down and take a look. All right, so here's the result. Felt good about the shot. Don't really know what to say. These 3 are from an old target. I didn't cover it all the way up, but it only appears that we have maybe 25 shell or 25 pellets, 25 or 30 pellets inside of a 12-inch circle. Again, all this is new to me. I've never done this with this many different shells. I've pattern checked a couple shells at roughly the same distance, and I'm just kind of shocked at these results. Shocked at some of these shells. I expected a lot tighter pattern at 35 yards. Because 35 was always one of those ranges that I thought, you know, if they're there, shoot them. Might need to rethink that. Might need to wait till those ducks get a little bit closer. If I'm shooting the Remingtons, probably be okay. Seem to be a good bit there. I'm gonna check. I think I've got one more shell to test, and we'll see how it does if I can find it. So, last shell we're gonna test for today is the Winchester Super X. This is also a 3-inch shell, but this is number 3. This is not number 2. I couldn't find any 2-shot. It should have a few more pellets on target. It's going to be a denser shot. And oh, I just remembered. I need to go put a new target up. So let me run down and do that real quick, and then we will test the Winchester Super X 3-shot. All right. Testing the Winchester Super X number 3. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Typically I shoot 2s at just about everything. That may have just changed my mind. Holy cow. All right, so there are quite a few more BBs in this shot. Enough that really I might start shooting 3s. Here's the target. As you can see, that's the most pellets we've had on target today. Good spread. There's a few holes. You got a hole here and here. But dang, what a spread inside 12 inches. That's impressive. That's impressive. See, now this is why you do this kind of stuff. Testing out shells, patterning different shells, just seeing what works. And that was really, really good. Really, really shocked by that. I do have one more shell to test today. This is really kind of just for me, just out of curiosity after seeing that. It is a bismuth shell. I've heard a lot of good things about bismuth. It's a more expensive shot for sure. But this is Rio's 1 1/4 ounce, 2 3/4, 5-shot bismuth. After seeing what that 3 did, I'm really curious to see what a number 5 or 5-shot shell will do to that target at 35 yards. So let me put another target up and we'll give it one last go. All right, guys, so the wind is picking up a little bit. I apologize if the audio is kind of muffled for it. This is our bismuth, 5-shot bismuth. Ooh, it's starting to rain. We're gonna take this shot real quick and then we're gonna get out of here because you can see it's starting to rain on me. 5-shot bismuth, here we go. Oop, here. That looks promising from here. Let's go check it out. As you can see, it did fairly well. Lot of pellets on target at 35 yards. And really the holes for the BBs aren't that much smaller than the 2-shot and the 3-shot. So with that being said, I'm really kind of impressed with that bismuth shell. May go check them out, try some this coming season, and just see what kind of the differences in knockdown power between bismuth and steel. Bismuth is a legal load for waterfowl, and so maybe something just kind of unique and interesting to try out if I can get a good deal on them, a decent enough deal. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching today. Hopefully this was helpful to you. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, let me know what you'd like to see me do next, and hit that subscribe button. I'm going to try to have videos coming out weekly for you guys. We'll just see how it goes. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Really appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.